Welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine Microcache Edition. We take a look at upcoming episodes of the Video Zine and have tips, tricks, fun items, and great caches. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine Microcache Edition. Hi there, welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Well, episode 14 finally got out last week. Seems to be getting downloaded a lot. People are enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching it. And I'm already working on episode 15. Matter of fact, that's partially what this week's Microzine is about. I'm here in Prince George at a BMX race, and where I met up with another British Columbia geocacher named BC Rockcrawler. And a while back, you may remember, I read one of his letters where he and his family were planning to go down to Oregon to the Mecca of Geocaching for the 500th find. Well, he's in town this weekend and he brought the tape with him, so we've met. I have the tape at home, and I'm going to feature their story in episode 15. However, as a bonus, in this week's Microzine, I'm going to show a few highlights from the upcoming story, and it's a real great story. I think you'll enjoy it. Also, in this week's episode, I'd like to talk briefly about adopting a cache. I recently received an email from a new viewer who had found a cache that was in rough shape. The cacher emailed the cache owner, but has yet to hear back from the owner, and the cacher is a little concerned about what to do and would actually like to adopt the cache themselves. So I did a little research, I found out a couple things, and I'm going to briefly talk about the process in this week's Microzine. But anyways, that's enough of the opening. Let's get into the meat of the program. So it's happened to all of us before. You've gone out, you found a cache, and the cache is in rough shape. What do you do? Well, recently geocaching.com added a cache needs maintenance category to your logs. So when you record it as a find, you can also mark it as a cache needs maintenance. And then when the owner of the cache gets their log, they'll see what the problem is with the cache, and in theory should go out and repair the cache. Now, sometimes this doesn't always happen. There are a few caches out there where the original placer is no longer involved in the sport, or if they just don't care anymore. I recently received an email from a new viewer, and that situation had happened to them. They'd found a cache, it was in rough shape, they emailed the cache owner, and they've yet to hear back. So these new cachers would actually like to adopt the cache, make it their own, and they would like to know what the process is. Well, first off, I've never adopted a cache myself. However, I did do a little bit of research, and this is basically what I found out. First off, the best thing to do is find the cache approver for your area. And it's not too difficult. Just go to the geocaching.com forums, and there's a section in there on geocaching by region. Find your region, go in there and start a thread saying, who is the cache approver for my area? Hopefully other people from your area will respond to it. And of course, if you've hidden a cache before, you'll know who your cache approver is. So the next step, once you know who your cache approver is email the cache approver. And simply state that, I found this cache, it's in bad shape, I've emailed the owner, they've yet to get back to me, is there something we can do? I would like to take over this cache myself. Now, I do believe the cache approvers themselves actually have to go and get a hold of the original owner, or at least try to contact the original owner. However, if the owner becomes unavailable, they're usually pretty good about saying, okay, if you know where the cache is and you're willing to take it over, it's yours. And then they'll make the changes at the geocaching.com website. And you know what? It's just that easy. So there you go. If you find a cache and it's in rough shape, you can't get a hold of the owner, and you'd like to take it over with yourself, by yourself, feel free, give your local cache approver a call. I'm sure they can set something up. So here at the BMX races in Prince George, it's been a wonderful weekend. There's hundreds of racers here from all over the country, and even some American racers. And the action has been incredible. I've taken a lot of pictures with my camera, and if you check out my Flickr site, you'll see those along with pictures of my dogs and geocaching pictures. And as a matter of fact, the reason why I came here is to meet up with a British Columbia geocacher named BC Rockcrawler. And he and his family geocaches as BC Rockcrawler, Cross Stitcher, and BMXer. And recently they found their 500th cache at what is considered by many to be the Mecca of Geocaching, and that's the location of the original stash down in southern Oregon. Now, the original cache has long since disappeared. However, in its place there's a really nice plaque. And finding the plaque in itself counts as a cache find, and as you'll see in the video, which will debut in episode 15, there's actually a ammo box hidden just slightly off to the side where you can place your travel bugs and such. However, the video itself is really great, really entertaining, chronicles the entire trip all the way from Nanaimo, British Columbia, all the way down to the cache site south of Portland, Oregon. And I'm going to roll a couple minutes for you now, give you a sample of what's coming up in episode 15.
Hi, I'm BC Rockcrawler. Welcome to Nanaimo. I've been geocaching for the past 4 years with my wife and my son under the name of BC Rockcrawler, Cross-Stitcher, and BMXer.
Tell me you want me, you tell me you need me, you tell me you love me, and then you just leave me. How do you expect for me to be there waiting? I'm so tired of waiting there for you. I think it's time to let you go. I ask you to get away from me. Haven't you noticed? It's time to let you go. I ask you to get away from me. Haven't you noticed? It's time to let you go. I think I deserve more than you could give me. I'm so tired of waiting.
So, after 500 kilometers, we finally arrived at the place that it all started at. It's hard to believe that when Dave hit the first bucket that he picked a place like this, and he didn't realize what the game would eventually evolve into and go to. But this is where it all started, folks, from. And right over here, you'll find the plaque.
So look for this fun and exciting story in episode 15, due out in early September. However, it's time to head her out now, say goodbye to the BMX track. So in the meantime, and in between time, that's it. Another episode of Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine, Microcache Edition. So until then, cache on. Let's do this in one take.
Bringing it back to you.
Hi there, and welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine, Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Hi there, and welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine, Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Hi there, welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Hi there, welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine, Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Hi there, welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Video Zine, Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye, thanks for watching. Wow, finally got episode 14 out. Sorry it was a little late than usual, but